Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Edwin back again for Strictly Comics, and I'm going to get right into this because this is like the second time that I did this video. I realized all the while what I spent 25 minutes shooting it the first time that I didn't have my audio on. So kudos for me. Anyways, I got a unboxing to show you guys. I also got some books that I got signed from Comic Palooza over this past weekend, plus today's new comic book day Wednesday pickups. So let's get started with that first. Today I picked up Thief of Thieves issue number 32. Now we haven't seen Thief of Thieves in probably 6 months. Don't know what's been going on, but Robert Kirkman is not writing it, it appears, anymore, although I think he has little something to do with it. Andy Diggle seems to be the guy who is the main writer now. But Thief of Thieves has been pretty good in the past. I don't think I'm going to continue very much longer after this, just because I haven't read it a whole lot lately, and also it's just I'm really cutting back on modern comics, so don't know how much longer I'm going to continue with this, but still I got that. Next, I picked up Batman Detective Comics 935 and Action Comics 958. I read Action Comics 957. It wasn't bad. We had like 3 new Supermen, and Doomsday had kind of come to life again, or had shown up again at the end. And Batman I'm not caught up on, although I will be getting caught up on this week because they're usually pretty fast reads. And Batman I think is the cash cow, the king right now, DC, so definitely want to get caught up with that. So I got these 2 from today. Alright, let me do this. Okay, so Adam Kubert was there. Pretty cool dude. Very nice and kind, and he was doing some signings. I know a lot of people were getting him to sign the Dark Knight Returns, Dark Knight 3. I quit after the first or 2 issues, so I didn't really care to have him sign that. But he was signing the first 3 books for free. After that, it was $5. Wait, yeah, $5. So I got him to sign these 2. Love these books. They're in pretty high grade. The only thing is this one right here has the reflector reflecting, or the hologram. This one, I think the hologram is dead because it doesn't do anything. I don't know if it just sat out in the sun too long or what, but I was still happy to have those signed by Mr. Adam Kubert. I thought signing on Wolverine's chest was a great spot for the signature. So yeah, I got that. All right, next, Mr. Mike Zeck was there. Yes, Mike the Man Zeck, who did the Secret Wars way back in the day, was there. Got him to sign these in gold. Very happy for that because black is such a common color. Also, one of the options that you could have had when you got Mike Zeck to sign was you could purchase a certificate of authenticity, which was actually signed by him as well, along with his agent, who was his witness, and they also put what book the certificate applied to, and this one says Secret Wars number 8, which I'll show you in a little bit. But he was charging $5 a signature, $3 for a certificate of authenticity, which I guess was fine. It wasn't too much. And then the certificate of authenticity only being $3, I think I was fine with that. I didn't get a certificate with all of them just because, you know, I don't think that I need it at this point, but I got him to sign those. Next, I got him to sign issue number 3 and issue number 6. Some of you might be asking, okay, Edwin, I see that. Where's issue 4 and 5? Well, Mike Zeck didn't sign issues, or didn't do the artwork in issues 4 and 5. Bob Layton did. And because of that, I didn't really see any point in having Mike Zeck sign those since he didn't do anything on them. So I went ahead and skipped those and got him to sign these two right here. Next, I got issues number 7 and number 9. I must say Mike Zeck was pretty cool, pretty reserved and quiet at first. I think I'd been through his line like 3 or 4 times, and I think each time he saw me, he kind of opened up a little bit more. He did allow me to get a picture with him. Next, I got issue number 10, issue number 11 signed by Mr. Zeck. Really, really nice Dr. Doom cover. He actually had prints of these right here, which I almost got, but went against because there was a couple of other prints that he had that I wanted to get. All right, let me do it like this. Okay, so here's number 8. And as you can see, the iconic origin, very beginning of Spider-Man in the black costume. Beautiful, beautiful cover. This book is in super high grade. It's anywhere from 9.4 to a 9.8. The reason why I have a hard time of narrowing that down a little bit more is because there is a spine roll right here. And I'm going to try to see if I can have this pressed before I have it submitted and graded, because it's in such beautiful high grade. Also, I asked him to do a Venom sketch on the cover, and he did. Now, he charged me $45 for it, which I was fine with because I see these books often that are slabbed with these little sketches on, and they go for a pretty penny depending on the grade. And I went ahead and bit the bullet and had him do it anyways because of, it's Mike Zeck. I mean, this comic book is 32 years old, and I don't know if I'll ever see him again because I don't venture outside of Houston or Dallas very often. But it's a beautiful little sketch. I'm super happy to have it. And also I have a certificate of authenticity for the sketch as well. You see it says Secret Wars number 8, Venom. So I have a certificate for the signature and one for the little sketch itself, which I probably won't need, but happy to have this. And I really couldn't be happier. Only if I knew 100% for sure that this book was already in the 9.8 grade, but I'm cool. So I got these, you guys. Let me move it along because I got an unboxing. Okay, so let me go ahead and put these up. As some of you guys don't know, I got some books from Tim, who was selling some books on Instagram. He said all of these were in pretty high grade, around near mint copies. These I weren't really too interested in, but he threw these in with it. A couple of Dark Knights, Book 1, The Master Race variants. Don't really know what these go for. I may try to just sell them, get rid of them, because I stopped at Dark Knight book number 2. It was just too expensive. Plus the story wasn't really, I wasn't able to follow along, and it was just mostly because of the price, just too much for me, too much for any comic book really. So that was pretty much the reason why I discontinued it. But I got these that he threw in with the lot. But this is one of the main reasons why I got the lot. I got Batman Year 1 parts 1 and 2, which is Batman 405 and 404 and 405. I've always wanted these books, but they're usually too high in price for me to consider. They are iconic books, iconic stories, also written by Frank Miller, who did all the Dark Knight Returns. And so I'm glad to have these. I'm actually definitely going to read these. I know they're pretty much a telling of Bruce Wayne / Batman's origin with the death of his parents and him becoming Batman. But they're in, not only are they in very high grade, but Tim also put in Mylar, which I'm actually pretty impressed with, because a lot of people want to charge a little extra for that Mylar because Mylar is expensive, and but they do help protect your comic books way better. So thank you very much for that, Tim. I appreciate it. I also got number 407 and number 406. In case you're wondering, I had already unboxed these in my previous recording, but because I didn't have my audio on, I had to do this all over again. So Tim packaged it pretty well, a lot of bubble wrap. He did a great job. Detective Comics 575, 576, Batman Year 2, Parts 1 and 2. Famous covers, McFarlane covers, great job by McFarlane. Beautiful, beautiful high grade. Super happy to have these. The next I got Parts 3 and Parts 4. Again, McFarlane artwork, super beautiful, gorgeous copies. I think a couple of these, I think they're in near mint, very fine near mint range. I also got, which is last but certainly not least, this famous, gorgeous copy, Batman 423. This one is in more like a very fine plus, in my opinion. But I'm still thankful for it. Makes like my third or fourth copy, so I'm definitely going to probably sell a couple of them. But I'm really happy to have these. As a matter of fact, I already have the Year 2 complete run, but whichever one is in better condition, I'm going to keep, and I'm going to sell the other set that I have on my eBay store. If you're interested in that, my eBay store will be in the description below. But going back to Tim, Tim is Tim's definitely a unique personality. He is cocky, kind of a I don't care what you think type attitude, which I actually like, especially with the type of work that I do. But he's very knowledgeable with the comic book industry and business and grading side of it. I actually really value his opinion when it comes to the industry and the community. So if you have any interest, or if you haven't checked him out already, make sure you check him out. I will leave a link to his YouTube page, his YouTube channel, in the description below. They do live chats every Thursday. I don't know what time. It's usually in the evening, but every Thursday. I also plug in Marty from Comic Book Fanatics, because Marty and Tim usually collaborate with each other, and I've been on both of their shows. I've been on Marty's more, but both of them, I think they have good things to say with the industry and with the community as a whole. So definitely check them out. That's it, you guys. I'm gonna plug in my Instagram as well in the description below. Please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. I always appreciate it. This is a passion, a love, a hobby of mine that I absolutely enjoy. Make sure you keep God first, though, in your life, but enjoy your comic books, and God bless you guys. Until next time, peace.